Hey guys, so I'm sure I am far from the first person on your feed who's had to weigh in on the Chappell Roan shit show, but of course I'm going to throw my hat in the ring. So actually, I'm probably going the opposite direction of where you thought I would. But I think Chappell Roan is one of those people who really just shouldn't be famous. Honest to God, at this point, there have been too many instances. This is not an isolated incident that just happened with her. There's been plenty of things that have gone down historically with her that prove that she does not have what it takes, and frankly, shouldn't be famous. She should go back to playing in parks to like 10 people. She seems to hate everything that comes along with being famous. She wants all of the perks with none of the shittier parts. But that's not how it works. That's not how it works. You don't get to cherry pick like that. I know she seems to think to because she's like Gen Z or some shit and they're all entitled, but funny how the rest of them are just fine with it except for her. So fine. Fans are the ones that built you up. They're the ones that can tear you back down. So, the latest incident with her, I'm sure you've already heard. I forget what country it was in. Was it Brazil? I think it was like somewhere in South America. I really don't care. I really don't give a shit. I'm that disgusted at this point. Where there was a fan, turned out to be Jude Law's daughter, so whoops! You fucked with the wrong kid. But this kid, all she did, she was a huge fan of Chappell's. She just wanted to see if this woman who had the right hair and everything, that were both eating breakfast at the same hotel, in a public place, wanted to see if it was really her. She did not bother her. She did not approach her. She just walked past, smiled, and went about her way back to her table. She just wanted to see if it was her. She did not bother her in any kind of way. Within moments, her security guard comes and affronts this child and the kid's mom, saying how she needs to do better and needs to be taught better, not to disrespect people's boundaries, like, lit into this kid, who is 11, by the way. Left her in tears. The mom is trying to point out the fact that she's been around many famous people before. She knows what the rules are. She didn't do anything wrong. But this guy left her in tears. Just because she walked past and smiled. Now, at this point, it's kind of a he said, she said thing because there's no video of the incident. Frankly, I'm going to side with the kid. But the whole thing's a shit show because if it had stopped there, that'd be one thing, but no. Then Chappell makes like the shittiest, lamest apology video anywhere that anyone's ever seen this side of the ukulele one. Not her, but what's her face? God, it's been so long. I don't remember anymore. She's the Miranda Sings lady. Colleen Ballinger. So, they're all irrelevant. It doesn't matter. But anyway, it was the shittiest one since that. Where just zero vocal affectation whatsoever. You could tell she ain't sorry for shit. And then suddenly, the bodyguard comes out and says, oh yeah, it was totally all me. Yep, that was me. Nothing was her. It's like, bro, you think we can't tell what happened here? You think we can't tell that you've been paid off to be the fall guy? We can all tell what this is. It's really fucking obvious, especially with the timeline of events. It was just about the right length of time between things, right length of time for all the backlash and for her to realize, oh shit, this could all be gone tomorrow because of this. Oops, anyone but me take the fall. Yeah, fuck that. She can go get bent. Like, I am so done with her attitude. This is far from the first thing, but like, she's now claiming this wasn't even her bodyguard. Oh, no. And the hotel's like, well, it wasn't our bodyguard. He came with you. And she's like, oh, well, it's Sabrina Carpenter's bodyguard, actually. It's like, funny how Sabrina never has these problems. Ever. Just you, who has always seemed to have a disdain for your fans ever freaking approaching you. So, there's that. Sorry, I don't trust her as far as I can throw her at this point. I'm so done. Because there's been so many different instances of her being out in public, and that's the key thing here, in public, as a public figure, and she will flip out over anyone daring to so much as look at her or take a picture of her from a distance. Not even necessarily approach her, although God forbid you do that. Sorry, you're famous. Therefore, this comes with the territory. You wanted the perks. This is what comes with that. You don't want that. You go back to playing in parks to 10 people. You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. But she will flip out and like insist boundaries. It's like, no, honey, you're famous. This comes with it. You don't get boundaries when you're famous. She does the same shit to paparazzi on red carpet events where she'll swear at them and yell at them and insist they're being rude. Funny how she's the only one there who has this problem. Everyone else gets the program just fine. It's literally just her. It's like, yeah, clearly you're not built for this. Go back to your parks. Please be irrelevant. We are so done with this shit. It's just like, there's been so much more that has come out about how scummy she is in the last few days about, her whole narrative that I was born from a trailer park and this, that, and the other. Yeah, her grandpa was like 1/3 of one of the biggest insurance companies in the state she's from. So there's that right off the bat. The supposed trailer park she lived in. Oh, people found that on Zillow. Yeah, it's a huge house, by the way, that has a porch that is built. You can fit like 50 people easily on that porch. And, oh, right. When her first record got signed, there was video of that event. It was on that porch. You can see how huge it is. So it's like her whole narrative, like, she's proven time and time again, she is perfectly willing to lie to fans. Therefore, why should we trust anything out of her mouth right now? She is given no reason to believe anything. Even, like, the gay thing has come into question now because, there's, like, proof of her going to Italy with her boyfriend before she was famous. Boyfriend! Now, I get it that sometimes you have to figure yourself out to, like, get there, but it's like, interesting. She flips out if anybody uses her real name. It's like, that just makes me want to call her Kaylee that much more. Just saying. But, anyway. So, she's like, please go back to the hole you crawled out of. Clearly you'll be fine. You come from, like, money. So please go away so we can stop hearing about you already. Is this me just cashing in easily for a few bucks off of her name? It sure as shit is. Because if she's gonna be that shitty to literally everyone who put her where she is, we all deserve to cash in on her on the way down. So, yep, this is that. I will fully admit to that, and I have no problem admitting it. So, just saying, I am so ready for her to go away. There was always something about her I never trusted from the word go, and usually my gut instincts aren't wrong. I tried to tamp it down because on paper I was like, okay, she's a redhead, she's a lesbian, she's a feminist, she's a this, she's that. She technically checks all the boxes, and yet, no. Pretty much every single thing I have found out about her since that point have just been like tallying of all the reasons why it's like, yeah, she's not a good person, guys. She's really not. And there's countless instances that are just adding up. And I think people are kind of just collectively ready to be done with her. Now, there's like the delusional stan culture who will just go down with that ship along with her. Fine. You guys can have her. Please take her and get her out of the rest of our faces. Let her go back to obscurity where she's like some small, teeny, tiny indie artist where the rest of us don't have to hear about her, see her on any red carpet. Like, please, take her back. We would love you to just take her back. Anyway. Yeah. I'm pretty much done. I went through Spotify. Any track I have ever listened to of hers, I have now marked to never play again. Just skip them, auto-skip them. I do not want to ever hear anything of her ever again. I don't want her getting one red cent off of me listening to anything of hers ever again. So that's just where I sit. You still want to be a stan of hers? You go right ahead. You do you. But a good majority of people I've talked to about this are all kind of in the same boat of, yeah, fuck Chappell Roan. Forgot to add, part of her ascent to fame, if we can even call it that, she went to Grammy camp because of her songwriting abilities, which are crap anyway, by the way. But people have looked into this Grammy camp that she allegedly fundraised for in a supposed trailer park. This Grammy camp is like $3,000 a day. So for how long she allegedly went for, this is like $30,000 we're talking about. Yeah, no, we all know your rich grandpa paid for it. Stop lying. Stop lying.